historic Fenway Park. It's the one-game American Card playoff between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Nate Eovaldi gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball, up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Now here's the pitch. Aaron Judge comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo home run, Aaron Judge, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Strike one to start the at-bat. crushed that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Fins. Now 1-0 Yanks.
Money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is so. Pick up the pace. 2 scene ain't enough.
Garrett Cole is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL Wildcard matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. 1 down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. As he swings and hits a laser to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Third baseman.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Devers is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path. If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he fouls this one off. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres has it. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting good.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hernandez on third. Devers at second with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Boston strands a couple. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And now the first pitch. As he grounds one briskly to short. Bogarts has it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is good.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Here's Brett Gardner now. No balls and one strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Plawecki gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, 2 down now.
The third baseman, Gio.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. On the ground to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Hunter Renfroe as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. No more, no play.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Torres ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting it, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
That'll bring up Bobby Dalbec. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0.
Take a better stand. Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm 2-4.
Now to bat, Kyle Higashioka, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Kyle Higashioka.
Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And it's 1-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
1-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The shortstop, number 71.
Digging in next, Andrew Velasquez. Now here's the first offering. Hard hit towards center. Hernandez is there, 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he rips it on the ground to second. Arroyo brings it in, and the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo.
Red Sox, the second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Christian Arroyo.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So here is Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the AB now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First pitch coming, here it is.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here now is Rafael Devers.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Next to hit is Giancarlo Stanton. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. He is out.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. There's a base hit on the line.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost fourth inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Three and 1, here it is. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Verdugo waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now here's the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Hunter
So
Renfroe.
2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Count now a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Devers is over to take a look at it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
Next ball.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Gio Urshela will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Urshela playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
The count is 1-2.
Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Kyle Higashioka as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Andrew Velasquez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Red Sox.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Kevin.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. On the ground to second for Torres. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Bobby Dalbec. Now the first pitch.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Pitch is popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Higashioka goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Aaron Judge back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Popped him up. Plawecki has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next to hit, Giancarlo Stanton. 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 1-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike two.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 5, Kike Hernandez.
Now at the plate, here is Kike Hernandez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what? And make another good pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. Gardner on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the windup all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Plawecki is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Gallo is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the next to bat will be Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Plawecki recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top 1-0. Alex Verdugo digging in now.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Popped up. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Striding in for Boston, Hunter Renfroe. Michael King takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 73, Michael King.
Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Kevin Plawecki. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First pitch of the AB now.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And here in the late stages of this wild card game, we are tied.
You know, D-Roll, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Wandy Peralta takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate, Christian Arroyo, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? 1 there on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Gio Urshela. It was a base hit last time up.
Gio Urshela.
First offering on its way as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Devers has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Look at the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Andrew Velasquez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 offering. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. Around second now and headed for third. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with the 2-out triple. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
A 1-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One and 2. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. From the stretch, the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Big time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. In time. Next to stand in is Kike Hernandez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Back up the middle. Reined in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
No, D-Row, he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day. You think he's going to tell him about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. You got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. now. From the belt, the pitch. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Now the payoff pitch home is whipped to left, a base hit. That the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Clay Holmes answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the ninth inning without any trouble.
Number 35, Clay Holmes.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Duran over at second. Devers at first, one gone. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. Torres brings it in, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Next up is Alex Verdugo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Jaron Duran will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 40.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Leading off the right fielder, number 99. Aaron.
He's set. Here it comes.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Behind 0-2 now.
He smoked that changeup foul. That's why we're seeing the expansion of netting around baseball.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Josh Taylor has been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Standing in now, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 out, nobody on. The set and the 2-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch of the AB on its way. On he pops it up. And no one will get this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now
just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. So now to the plate, Kevin Plawecki. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first. And that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference, cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Boston Red Sox win the AL Wildcard game and look on to the division series up next. Josh Taylor is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.